Okay, well, welcome to Chapter 8. We've got two subjects this week, prophetic accuracy plus the gift of the knowing. And so to kick off the first part, prophetic accuracy, is one thing that I personally have noticed, and Brian, I know you have as well. We haven't necessarily always synced up about this because we go to separate churches. We live in different parts of the area. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of inaccurate prophecy, not necessarily hurtful or damaging or destructive prophecy, but quite a much of inaccurate prophecy. And to be helpful, I'll observe, I think a lot of it is where people that are prophetically inspired, for the most part, may commingle what God is saying with what our minds are coming up. It can be hard, I acknowledge that, to distinguish between what God is saying and what we're saying. And that's where some of the prophetic accuracy comes through. In other cases, it actually should be coming from the evil one. But anyone that's experienced, that continually matches prophecy with the Bible, and we've really done, Lord willing, the best job we could do to outline the causes of prophetic inaccuracy and how those things could be fixed. The biases and problems in our own minds begin to creep through. So there's multiple different solutions and partial solutions to this problem. But one of the goals of this ministry in this book is, because the gift of prophecy is so integral to evangelism, it's not just healing, it's the word of knowledge in the first place that might touch Brian to say, hey, something's wrong with that person, or sometimes the Lord will show me the day in advance. Sometimes you're talking to an atheist, there's nothing wrong in their body, but the Lord has an accurate word of knowledge. Of course, the Lord always does, but if we hear it and speak it correctly, it has a profound impact, right? So this chapter thoroughly goes in that, and pray that no matter how long that you have been in prophecy, no matter how accurate you may be, that with an open mind you'll look at this and search your heart and say, Lord, do any of these issues tangentially or affect me? And can I get better and more accurate still, right? We're going to make the case here, the only accurate prophet there ever was Jesus, because he never sinned. There was absolutely no biases in the background to distort. But hopefully it'll be interesting and entertaining for you.
Yeah, very good.
And then as far as the other topic, the gift of the knowing. Brian, this is a fascinating subject.
It is. It's not something that I personally move in a whole lot, but there have been times where you just know that you know. But I know that you have a lot more, I mean, this will impact every area of your life, not just in ministry, but like, Paul and I were talking before the recording. Should I buy this car or that car? You just know, man, that one feels good. Yeah. So if you want to explain that better, I've used it. The last time I remember using it was probably a year and a half ago, and when it was an employment decision where we had people that had applied. We had one spot. We had a few candidates. Like, it's got to be this one, and I just knew.
So the gift of the knowing, it works for everyone. Okay, and even most non-Christians, it is just a gift from God the Father to everyone. There are those who've hardened their hearts, fallen into sin, or serving Satan overtly. That's not going to be from God. But even a large number of non-Christians are born with this gift and don't realize it. The reason why so few people realize this gift, they have the gift of the knowing, is because it's so lightning fast. The odds are 99% of the time you'll think it's yourself, and you'll still go on asking God, Lord, please help me. And we see this again and again. There's Christians who will pray, they'll play music, they worship, they get other people in the church to pray, Lord, I need answers. And they may spend days, and maybe they finally do get an answer from God directly, or through someone else, or through confirmations. But odds are extremely high is that at the start of your asking days or weeks ago, the Lord already answered, but you would think, well, that's got to be me or random thought, and therefore it's dismissed. So that's how fast it works. It's very reliable. You can use it for any purpose that blesses not just the kingdom of God, but assist your family. I mean, anything, stock trading, or like again, picking one house or which car, or Lord, there's two repair companies. They both are charging about the same thing. Which is the best company to pick? And again, the Lord will answer so fast. You'll sit there waiting like, Lord, okay, the Lord didn't say anything, but you missed it. It's extremely fast, extremely fleeting, and it's dead spot on accurate every time. All right, so let's get started. Let you read all that. Take your time, read it, and we'll see you on some of the testimonies.